himself. And I'll tell you what, that was a golden one there.
Here's Dinwiddie. There's 37 seconds left in the first quarter. Lays it up and banks it in. Here is Watson, averaging 10 points per contest. In low to Scola. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Well, probably the right play defensively. If you can't get the block, send them to the free throw line. Don't give them an easy 2.
No easy buckets inside. Force free throws and work to keep them out of the lane next time around.
And the Pistons, an entirely new group now out there. And so Luis Scola nails both of them. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Jackson kicks to Butler. Drummond sets the screen for Butler. From the top of the key, rebounded by Luis Scola. Pacers leading by 6. Here's Watson, and it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope with the foul. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. For Indiana, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Well, they're doing okay as the season goes on. They're shooting about 76% as a team.
You know, the numbers from the line, guys, are close to where they were last year. But just a tad worse, so not too bad.
He hits the second from the line. Here's Jackson, looking for his first basket still in this one. Butler kicks to Caldwell-Pope. Butler picks up the loose ball, but he was in the backcourt. He'll give it up. Stuckey with it. From deep, and that's not going to go. And so the first quarter is in the books. Coming. And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Pacers?
I was impressed with their transition game, guys. They really got out and ran the lanes.
Yeah, they did. I mean, no better way to get easy buckets than through fast break.
On the court for Indiana, George Hill out there with Rodney Stuckey. Then there's Allen. Then there's Ian Mahimi. And it's Hill in at the 3 spot. 4 on the clock. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. The Pacers shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. And the free throw no good, but they'll get the ball back here. West is checked in for Indiana. Allen with the screen for West. Hill with it. Caron Butler covering. Hill dishes to Stuckey. They get it again. West, that's good. West has got the first basket of the second quarter for the Pacers. Hill against Jackson. And that's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson. That is his first foul of the game.
What a great play to sacrifice his body and take the hit.
Yeah, I thought that was...
So Detroit will get the first possession. Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. Down low, West and Hibbert. The backcourt, Hill and Myers. And it's Hill in at the 3. And it's Indiana's ball. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
And it was so important for their bench to come in and play well in that game. I thought that was critical to the victory.
Well, they got contribution. Up and down the roster, and that's what you need. Everybody who stepped on the floor contributed.
Well, some weak defensive coverage there, and I'm pretty sure they didn't plan on starting this game out like that, giving such easy access to the rim.
Now here's Jackson. He's coming off a 31-point game against Miami.
And he did some nice work on the boards too, Kevin. That was definitely a factor in that game as well.
Here's Hill. There's the dish to Hibbert. Wants to get it to Miles and does. Hill kicks to Miles. Hibbert with the screen. 6 to shoot. Here is Miles, defended by Drummond. And it's Miles missing. On defense, Indiana. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Frank Vogel. I asked him if he had a plan for all the speed he'll be up against, and he told me a key would be transition defense, saying speed shows up most in the transition game, and we feel if we take that away from them, we have a major advantage. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Doris. Here is Miles. He had 28 points in the win against Dallas. Here's West. Good, the assist goes to Hill.
Well, nice way there to get your first basket of the game.
And so it's Detroit with the ball. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
And one of the factors in that game was they just couldn't get to the foul line and get enough points from the free throw line to make a difference.
And it gave those opposing fans a boost every time another foul shot clanked off the rim. They were letting them hear about that.
The quick look, no good that time.
And you know why he was open there. They didn't commit too much defense to him, and you can see why. He has trouble making that shot.
Here's Jackson. It's rebounded by Indiana. Last time they met was in Indiana.
Yeah, and in that victory, they got huge contributions from their bench, and I thought their depth was really the major factor in that game.
Out of bounds, Detroit takes possession.
Detroit basketball.
Butler against Hill. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. The Pistons shooting their first free throws of the game.
Well, they've only shot 71% as a team for the season, so a lot of improvement necessary.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Miles dishes to Hibbert. The pass to Hill. Indiana moving the ball around. He feeds it to Miles. Shot clock at 5. Stolen by Jackson. The layup missed.
That's kind of a shocker. The defense was there, but it wasn't right in his face. Kind of out of character for him to miss those.
And then Hibbert with the dunk.
And that's a nice finish for the big fella there. I mean, he used his length very well under the basket.
There may be more athletic players around the league, but Steve, not many. Bigger one.
And I'll tell you what, Kevin, I'd like to see him even take advantage of that size more often on the offensive end and be more aggressive.
And here is Hill, following the 3 from Caron Butler.
Now we get a chance to check out Andre Drummond. Last 10 games for him have been excellent. Second in rebounding. And he's also blocked enough shots to put him in the top 15 in that important defensive category.
I think we should touch again quickly on his rebounding average, Steve. I mean, he's number 2 in the league in rebounding, and he does it with work ethic and tenacity.
Rodney Stuckey's checked in for Indiana. Pacers trail by 4. Hill kicks it to West. Good, the assist goes to Hill. Hill's got his 3rd assist on the night.
That bounce pass got him the ball in rhythm. Nice play.
David West has the strength and skill to score in the low post, and he's got a nice ability to handle the ball to get to his spot. And he does not back away from contact. As a matter of fact, he invites it. He loves playing through contact.
And here is Hill, following the 3 from Caron Butler. Here's Hibbert. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. Watch David West work in the post. He has some moves down there.
Yeah, he's got that jump hook, beautiful turnaround jump shot. He also likes to use his strength to kind of knock the defender backwards and shoot that fadeaway jumper.
So Detroit ends up going with the new group. Indiana also making some changes. Mahinmi's checked in for West, for Solomon Hill, and it's Watson in for Hill. .131 left to play in the first quarter. Passes it to Mahinmi. At the elbow, Stuckey. Up and in on the layup.
The defense left him just a little window to get through, and he just ducked in for the layup. Terrific job.
Prince outside. The shot. Can't hit. And Indiana will come the other way. Dishes to Stuckey. And again, it's Indiana.
Sometimes folks forget about his decent mid-range jumper. He can knock those down all game given a chance.
And stolen by Watson. Stuckey passes to Watson. Basket is good. The assist from Stuckey. Watson's got his first bucket in this one.
The defense to start and ignite that play was terrific, and I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
And now that they have the lead, they might even want to get more aggressive defensively. Really attack, try to come up with more steals.
They get it back. Here's Mahinmi. The layup off target. The Pistons trailing. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Dinwiddie with nobody on him. And there is the jumper. Dinwiddie's got his second basket of the night.
The lead changes hands once again. There's been no separation between these two teams tonight.
What an intriguing basketball game, that's for sure.
Watson kicks to Stuckey. Hibbert with a screen for Stuckey. Out to the right wing. 1 second left. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so, both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. And off we go, a close game now starting the second quarter. And guys, what's your take on the Pistons so far?
How about the three-point shooting? The scoring has really come in bunches from long range.
Yeah, it seems like every time down the floor they're knocking down the triple.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter to play. And Detroit looking at who they've got. Anthony Tolliver out there with Andre Drummond. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Then it's Caron Butler. And it's Jackson in at the point guard position. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, but neither team really able to jump ahead.
Yeah, 5 times already the lead has changed.
That's good.
They'll take as many of those looks as they can get.
Watson with it, averaging 10 points per contest. Kicks to Scola. That's blocked. They get it back. Rudez passes to Watson. Here's Rudez. Some solid defense from Butler.
He's always going to have a difficult time finishing when the defense is in his face like that.
It's Jackson with the drive. It's rebounded by Stuckey.
You know, they haven't been able to open up a big lead, but the rebounds are starting to add up for them. They may be able to pull away a little bit.
Yeah, they've been doing the dirty work inside, Steve, playing a very tough brand of basketball.
Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris.
Well, Kevin, no doubting Andre Drummond, an emerging star at the center position. As new coach Stan Van Gundy put it, I think we have 2 responsibilities to Andre Drummond that will help our team. Number 1, do everything we possibly can to develop him as a player. And secondly, to put a system and personnel around him that will allow him to thrive. Kevin?
Doris, it sounds like he'll play a pivotal role. Thank you.
Yeah, Van Gundy perhaps envisioning him as Dwight Howard 2.0 in the middle. We'll see if, in fact, Drummond